The worst thing about the New Year thing is me and Tristan were having this long argument about what we're going to do for New Year's. We were sitting there planning it like arrogant millionaires. Let's go to Vegas. No, it's too far. We got this party in Dubai. Yeah, we got this party in Dubai, but I heard Dubai, the traffic's shit. New Year's. We can go to Bali. I don't want to fly that far. Like, we're sitting there like arrogant millionaires complaining about all these options we have all around the world. And then New Year's Eve rolls around and we're in a Romanian jail cell with cockroaches. It's like the ultimate punishment from God for sitting there going, this will be boring. That'll be boring. And I'm just sitting there looking at the cockroaches on the wall. And the song that was playing down the hall, the guards were playing some. Do you remember the Ketchup song? Do you remember that song? Mm-hmm. Hey, ha, hey, it was everywhere for a while. That was on the speaker way down the hall, and there's that song and cockroaches, and I saw the fireworks go as it struck 12, and I was kind of like, and my first thought was, I hope I'm not here next New Year. You know, it's like, is this the first of many? I don't know. It was scary. I'm not going to lie to you. It was scary, but it was a test, I guess.
What do you think life is?
That's a good question. And we can answer it from a very boring way. We can talk about it, that we have a responsibility to reproduce and we should have children. But I think life is many different stages. And I think that at the beginning, especially, and for a long period, you learn. You do learn the whole way through life, but you learn. And once you've learned enough, I think you get to a stage, and I'd like to feel like I'm almost there. Maybe you're 30, maybe end of your 30s. You've learned enough to implement all of the lessons and live a good life. And then I think once you get older, let's say 60 something plus, you don't live for yourself anymore. You live vicariously through the people you care about. That's what I believe. I think that by the time I'm 60, I'm going to be more interested in what my kids are doing than what I'm doing. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not 60. I'm just guessing. But I think that's what life's all about. I think it goes through different stages. And I've never really seen, and the reason I say this is, the old people I know who are on their deathbeds, they're only sad to die because they're going to miss me. They're not sad for themselves. I don't know if you ever noticed that. They're like, I'm going to miss you. What are you going to be okay? They're worried about you. Like they're living through you so much. They're so vicariously living through you that their concern is for you. They've lived enough. So they kind of get to a point where like, well, I don't want to live. I don't care about me, but are you going to be okay? It's kind of weird. But it was the same thing for me in jail. I'd call my mom and say, are you okay? Is this okay or that? And she goes, I can't believe you call me from a jail and I'm trying to ask if you're okay. And you're saying I'm fine. And all you care about is me. Yeah, because I'm my man. It's kind of what I'm supposed to do, right? Take care of you.
Yeah, when I was in prison at 22, my mum used to come and visit, and I was in a place called D-Hall, but I could see out the back, and I had a boxer dog, and she used to bring him up with my dad. My dad got diagnosed with leukemia, but I used to always put on the brave face, and it still breaks my fucking heart thinking about it, that the torment, because we're the babies, we're their sons.
Yep.
And that's what makes me, I just retired my mum 2 weeks ago, and it's been 4 years, and that's what she deserves. Yep. As a man, you want to be alpha. We can talk about masculinity. You taking care of your family is the most alpha thing you can ever do in your fucking life.
100%. More alpha than any fucking Lamborghini or any garbage. That's the first thing you should do.
Yeah.
First thing you should do is take care of people. That's actually one of the things I think is most broken about Western society. When I see these like nursing homes and stuff, or just people just fobbing their parents off, or kids arguing over who gets the money from the parent when the parent's dead. Like when the parent's still alive and they're all fighting over it. So I just feel like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm the oldest Tate now that my dad's gone, but I feel like I have a responsibility to take care of my mother and everyone close to me. And I think that men are givers. And as a man, you're going to feel happiest if you're giving. I think we're built to give anyway. If you look at a man who's depressed or really sad, I don't think a lot of them are giving as much as perhaps they should. Or if you look at a man who doesn't have the capability to give. But if you take a man, you put him in an important position, and let's say even me, 110 people rely on me for a wage. I feed thousands of children around the world every single month. I feed kids. It's tatepledge.com. You can see I feed kids in Somalia and Turkey, the earthquake. I was feeding children. If I feel like shopping and spending money, I find myself buying shit for other people. I don't want it for me. I have everything. I like to see, it really is better to give than to receive. I think that's the masculine. The true masculine role is to give things and to make, and the feminine role or the subservient role for a child is to be grateful for it. I think even a relationship is better that way. I love to like have a woman and she can be a spoiled princess as long as she spoils me back with unlimited gratefulness. I want to be, I'm not going to have an entitled, ungrateful woman, but if she's extremely grateful, I like to give. I don't want her to buy me stuff. It's not interesting to me. When Christmas comes, what do men say? I don't want anything. We don't care, do we? We don't want this stuff. So I think the masculine is giving anyway. And you're right. And that's what makes you feel better as a man and happy inside of yourself. And that's one of the things, like I said, gave me the most solace in jail. Every time I heard or spoke to any of the other guys in there and they're talking about the problems they had outside, I was like, you know what? Everybody who has ever relied on me, I haven't let them down. Even though the Matrix has thrown me in a cell, I still haven't let them down. I'm glad I was paranoid enough to set myself up that way. And I'm at the point now where I don't even have a bank account. I don't have anything. I don't own anything. I don't own a house, don't own a bank account, don't own a car. I don't have social media. I have a Twitter account. That's it. I don't have anything. Like, so I've done that particularly and deliberately so that I could be killed.